Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Sixpad back in the place, about to give you the first reaction review to Aitch's new EP, Polaris. Aitch is obviously a Manny-born rapper. We've done him here before. We've done H2O. This is the new EP. He said this one was for the streets, or the streets, as he said. There's a lot of rapping, so we've got tracks that we've already heard. All the rest is kind of new. It's 21 minutes long, 8 tracks. Let's just see what Aitch has got to give, man. The biggest problem we have here, yo, connected bloody speaker. I can't wait to get my new thing. There we go. Track 1, Safe to Say.
Get love on the streets, cause they doing me when I drop you a beat. Flick on a rhythm and put it to sleep, and I stay in my zone when I'm cooking the heat. Struggle for you, but it's not into me. Used to run for the bus, now I run to the P. Coming from nothing, it's lovely to see.
Listen. If this is what we're gonna get all tape, I'm involved. I'm all in, because this 34 seconds in is it. I can't lie. This kind of sounds like straight rhymes H. So it's a bit more gritty, not the pop thing, which he's obviously doing now because he's with the label, but this sounds like it's more in his bag.
Just made 60 racks in my sleep. That's more than your ex's yearly wage. I got his monthly wage in my jeans. Safe to say,
chat your shit, rude boy.
All these pounds in a whip, man, fill up a spliff, then pipe me up for. Never bang one mash in my life, but
cold bar, pounds up for. If you caught it, you caught it. I fought with that song. Track 2, we got Zombie.
He's knocking at the door, always trying to get a pack. But you can't hear me rap if you ain't trying to spend some racks. Feeling zombie from the bum, zombie from the yak.
Listen, I'm involved. Bruv, man said, if you want to hear me rap, you gotta spend some racks. Piss off. Talk your shit. Please talk your shit throughout this whole tape. I will be all over it, blood. I'll be all over it. Like this so far, I can tell no pop tunes on this at all. Rain ain't even a pop tune like that, I don't personally think, because it's got the hard little knocky beat to it, the Take Eve thing. I really like this so far.
Back I make it clap, fucking up the map, got me filling up the Mac. Shit the studio on my trap, fees knocking at the door, always trying to get a pack. My
production
I can barely hold a chat.
Is mad.
I can barely hold a chat. Money line pop, shit my contacts full of cats. They don't ask me how I'm doing.
Call him pussy one more time.
For a track. Pussy.
Oh, I missed the drop, but he's still said it. And you know, obviously H has already got the crossover thing on. He's already up in all the clubs and up in all the doing all the concerts and all the festivals and that. He's already made it, but I feel like now he's kind of honing in on his skills and kind of just developing them more, because he's only young, man. He's like 20, 21, so he's still got a long time to go. Track 3, we got Moston.
Check it, don't disturb me at my place of work. Labels on my nails up in my face, I'm trying to lay my verse. Baking with your brother, taking Stacey for a late dessert.
No, it's getting the wheel up.
Gucci on my ends, Moston, from the lane to the Ave, couple friends in the trench. Haters and snakes, yeah, there's plenty of them. Couple shady white boys filling Benzes with lens.
No, listen, you really came to rap on this, innit? You really came to rap on this, and I respect it. Trust me. I feel like you heard everyone's words. I feel like you heard my thing. You heard me say, you know what, you need to allow the pop thing a bit. You need to go back to your root. I feel like you said, you know, fuck this. I need to show them who I am. You've done it. You've done it with this. I can't lie.
Gucci on my ends,
Moston
from the lane to the Ave, couple friends on the trench. Haters and snakes, yeah, there's plenty of them. Couple shady white boys filling Benzes with.
Oh, nice. He come to rap. Track 4, 30.
Jump in a 4.5 and fill it up. Pull up, pop out and pull it up. Couple boy try check at the flick of the wrist. Truth be told, I'm through with hoes. No more moving loose when it's cooch involved. Got no time to lose with the suit and rolls. Step out the black coupe with the cutie though.
Did you just hear that flow? Did you just hear the flow? No. I weren't really feeling this tune, I can't lie to you, but that thing there woke me up out of the ooh. Now.
Truth be told, I'm through with hoes. No more moving loose when it's cooch involved. Got no time to lose with the suit and rolls. Step out and I've been making time. Riding round with like 30 rats to say dirty cash in the whip. 30 rats to say dirty cash is legit.
If you say, now listen, I can't lie to you. If you say he can't rap, you're lying to yourself, you know. This is a statement. This is a statement project, you know. Remember I told you, bruv, you do it like this one. I'm not really feeling as much as the first 3. You get me, but I still appreciate it. It's not a bad track. You get me. Someone will like this. Someone else will like this. It's not your worst thing that you've done. Do you get me? I just don't fuck with it. I think it's more the beat. You're trying to do something here. I can see it. Track 5, Triggered. No. Are you sampling what I think you're sampling? Oh, Dad, am I it? Listen, blood. I heard the listen. Me, big Destiny Child's fan, you know.
Yeah, S line over the beam, or I don't really. Yeah, 2 million by 20. Who can say that? Not many.
Bye. I'm 22 and I've not even made a meal, and he's shitting on me. So right now, Aitch, if you're watching, you can come and fight me in it. I'm 6 foot. I know you're about 5'8", so because the I felt disrespected then. Never mind the other man who are older than me and ain't made a meal and they're listening to you. Because right now, that's fighting talk right there. Bruv, that was a low blow for me still, I can't lie. Bruh, feels like if you project a 0. I'm not gonna do that really because I like this, but yo. Normally, I don't like when classic songs like that, like a Bills, are sampled. Because I just feel like you didn't need to touch that. But this, I'm not mad at it.
Them man almost 40, but ain't got 45. Wanna chat my name, but it's now to talk about. Never in my life have I acted bad, blue because I could rap to it.
Are you talking about Wiley? Now, Wiley's obviously got 40,000 in it. Wiley's obviously got that Bossy thing did the most. It can't be about Wiley. Wiley's the only one I know over 40 that said his name. Unless it's on about Lippy. But Lippy's not 40, is he? Nah, Lippy's not 40. I'm not doing, but Lippy don't look that old. Come on. Who's he on about? Did he say near 40 or 40? Because if he said near 40, then it's Lippy, innit?
A man start switching, bare fake love gonna get man triggered.
Yeah, man. I like that. Track 6 is raw.
Plaques don't even gas me no more. If they can go platinum, anyone can. Chatting about big stats in your rap, hands up if you made a mill before 21 can. Paid more tax than your whole advance. You still want chat shit and throw shade on man.
Man said, hold on. Man said paid more tax than your whole advance. Oof. Track 7, like them.
No one to impress but myself. No, I ain't trying to be like them. Busy on the move, but the vibe's still nice. Know the greatness will come when the time is right. I won't take your lady, but the diamond time for your
I love this song, you know. Hey, this is the poppiest track on here for me, beat wise, and it's hard. It's hard.
Busy on the move, bro. In the cell, I still haven't been to see my friends.
Yeah, man. Track 8, the final track, is Rain. We've already heard it, but we're going to play it anyway. Fuck 'em, Takey. Whoa.
As I said, car when we run down this rain, right wrist to left wrist, that's rain. She said, what on? What's going on? Why am I wet? Girl, that's rain. Spent man's drip on the Joe Tech credit, got slipped for the odds, but they think that's steady.
As I say my name. First class fight to a lay, as soon as I land with a paper
plane. So, that was Aitch's Polaris. Polaris? I think it's Polaris. It's a good vibe, man. It's a good vibe. He definitely did bring it for the streets. What I will say is I'm not a fan though of 2 of the songs on here. Now, obviously, I do appreciate I've heard it again. I do appreciate 30. I do appreciate Raw. But I just think that they aren't as strong as the others, and I feel like Moston is my favourite track on this whole thing. Then Triggered, the Bills sample was used very well. The Rain track, obviously, I like that. Like Them as well is good. Safe to say sets the tone for the whole project. This is more of a statement of, hello, I can still rap. Like, yes, I know I'm doing all these pop songs. However, I can still really rap when I want to rap. I didn't see any kind of any promotion for this, and I feel like that's perfect the way it's been rolled out. Literally, it was just, yo, I got a new EP coming out, 8 tracks long, blah blah, it's coming out at 12. I'm gonna be listening to this again. I didn't think so on the first go around. Having listened to it again, and kind of seeing what it was and what it is. It's hard. I really like it. My biggest problem with Aitch previously was that on tracks he sounded a bit lost, and I feel like it took him a year, but he's found his like. I don't expect this is what we're obviously always going to hear from him. Aitch could find a balance to put, these kind of raps on an album, and then still do a poppy track like Rain, but it sounds good, and it's got a catchy beat and stuff like that. Then yeah, he'll be up there. because, you know, as I said, when I first heard Aitch, after the success of Straight Rhymes, I did feel like he was lost on a few tracks and he couldn't really find his footing. And I feel like this is where he, like, even on his H2O, some tracks he fat well on, some tracks he didn't. I even said, you know, his voice is a gift and a curse, but on this it sounded perfect. It just sounded amazing. So I feel like this is kind of his bag. You understand, labels will make you do X, Y, and Z, but if he can find that balance of, you know, putting these kind of tracks on there and then giving the pop heads them more poppy tracks that they can play on the radio, the more radio friendly ones, then it would be enjoyable for all. Now, I didn't like 30 and Raw. 30, I think it's more of the beat. I did decide, I think it's more of the beat. It's not really the bars or anything like that, because it is kind of hard, and I did watch the video as well, him in the car and stuff like that. So yeah, it's good, but it's not it's not the caliber that the rest of the tracks are on this album. With Raw, like I said, yeah, cool, it's a shot at Russ, and everyone loves a diss track. Trust me, you know I love a diss track. However, I feel like it wasn't. He said a few things in there that were notable and cool and whatnot, but it's just like a little jab, like, watch yourself. But it weren't like polarizing, or it didn't like catch my attention. It didn't like keep my attention for the whole track. That's just how I feel. Now I know obviously people out there will feel different, but that's just how it made me feel. Like, it didn't really jump out at me. Like, it didn't, oh my god, he said that. Like, it's not that one. It's more like a, ooh, okay, I see it. It's spicy. It's not like a oh my god, he's really trying to end his career. It's not one of them tracks. So I feel like, yeah, it's more like a little jab, which is cool, but compared to the rest of the tracks, it weren't really vibing with me the most. If I had to say, on this album, on this project, EP, if I had to say on this EP what to give it, I'd say Aitch, Polaris. Yeah, so 7.5 out of 10, I'd say is a fair rating for this. I do think it's hard, and I'm so glad to kind of see that Aitch can kind of, you know, come and rap when he really wants, and that's what he showcased here to me. He showcased, like, hello, I am still here. Like, I can still do this. Like, yeah, I may have been signed, I may have to do these things now, but I can still do this when I really want to. And that's perfectly fine, as long as you remind people, that's fine. And you know, if you put a couple of tracks like these, like a Safe to Say or a Moston is the hardest track on this tape. I do not care. Moston is ridiculous. Moston, I don't even know where the hell that is, but yo, Moston made me feel like I was from there. Like, it's mad. Nothing really much else to see here. He can rap again. And yeah, that's it from me. If you like this video, please subscribe. All my socials are now 6pad UK. I will get it up on the screen somehow, just when I can actually do that. And yeah, that's been it from me, man. Peace, I'm out.